Escape into a world where streaming feeds your curiosity.
With Curiosity Stream, you get documentaries that spark wonder, ignite discovery, and make learning addictive.
Face it, you're curious. That's why you tune into the show.
From ancient secrets to futuristic tech, from deep space journeys to microbial mysteries, you'll find
Whether you're uncovering cursed artifacts, decoding the cosmos, or exploring the science of memory, Curiosity Stream transforms your screen into the ultimate classroom, minus the pop quizzes.
Stream Smarter, Think Deeper, Be Curious.
Dive in at curiositystream.com infogo or click the link in the show notes for exclusive offers. Discover the bold, handcrafted flavor of Pete's signature coffee blends, reserve selections, and limited edition roast. Only available at pete's.com.
Their decades of commitment to excellence, sustainability, and farmer first practices.
Ensure every bag is roasted to order, so you're getting the freshest beans possible delivered straight to your door.
Whether you enjoy drip, pour over, French press, espresso, cold brew, K cup pods, or espresso capsules, Pete's has the perfect roast for your brew method.
On the go, grab a bottle of cold brew or espresso and fuel your day with uncompromising quality.
And now the official home of Mighty Leaf Tea, bringing you exclusive blends, whole leaf tea pouches, loose leaf teas, iced teas, and teaware, all in one place.
Pete's Coffee, where passion meets your pour. Click the link in the show notes for exclusive offers. Hi, I'm William.
And I'm Kat,
And that makes this Info on the Go.
answering questions you want to know. So, William, what are we talking about today?
Peanut butter jelly time?
Not quite. We're just talking about peanuts.
All right.
Do
Maybe
you like peanut butter?
I love peanut butter. Peanut butter and honey go together. Like peanut butter and honey go together on sandwiches and everything, really.
Absolutely.
Have you ever just got plain vanilla yogurt and put peanut butter and honey in it?
No, but that actually sounds really good.
It is very good. So you got double protein and you got, now I don't put a lot in there because I eat like these little small cups. So it's just like a half a spoonful or something. But either I do peanut butter or granola and honey, one of the two. Anyway, do you like
Yeah.
peanut butter?
I do like peanut butter.
Okay.
And peanut butter goes good with some celery or some apples.
Yes, peanut butter does go good with celery, apples, along with caramel. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I like to take my celery and use ranch dressing. I'm sorry. That's just me.
That sounds interesting.
You've never tried that?
Did you say celery with ranch?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like celery with ranch too.
Oh, okay.
But I prefer celery with peanut butter if I'm going to eat celery at all. But
Well,
both are good.
yeah. Now we have to do one on jelly and jams to fully complete my little joke.
Well, yes, because we have butter, bread, honey, and now peanuts, which make peanut butter.
Peanut butter delivers a powerful nutritional boost. Just 2 tablespoons offer 8 grams of protein, 16 grams of mostly healthy fats, and only 3 grams of sugar, making it a protein-packed alternative to many snacks.
On today's Info on the Go, peanuts, despite their name, are not nuts. They are classified as legumes, which means they're part of the same family as beans, lentils, and peas.
Like most other legumes, peanuts harbor symbiotic nitrogen-fixing bacteria and root nodules, which improve soil fertility, making them viable in crop rotation. And I want to kind of explain what that means. When you plant peanuts or soybeans, they put nitrogen back into the soil where most other crops like corn and cotton pull nitrogen out of the ground.
In contrast, tree nuts are a diverse group of actual nuts that grow on trees, including almonds, walnuts, cashews, pine nuts, and hazelnuts, among others.
Peanuts are native to South America, east of the Andes, and around Peru, Bolivia, Argentina, and Brazil, where they were first cultivated by indigenous peoples over 2,000 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
The peanut is an annual herbaceous plant growing 30 to 50 centimeters or 12 to 20 inches tall.
The peanut plant's scientific name, Arachias hypogea comes from the plant's unique habit of maturing its fruit underground.
The peanut is thought to have originated from a hybrid between two wild species of peanut, A. duranensis and B. ipanesis.
The initial hybrid was sterile, but chromosome doubling restored its fertility.
The oldest known archaeological remains of pods have been dated at about 7,600 years old, possibly a wild species that was in cultivation, or hypogea, in the early phase of domestication.
They were found in Peru, where dry climate conditions are favorable for the preservation of organic material. Wow, peanut 7,000 years old?
Right.
I mean,
Right. That's wild.
that is crazy. And in Peru, I thought it was more of a North American plant. Hmm,
I didn't even know that it wasn't actually a nut.
really?
I really didn't. Many pre Columbian cultures, like the Mochi, featured peanuts in their art. Peanuts were widely cultivated in Mesoamerica before the Spanish arrived, who encountered them in Tenochtitlan's markets.
The Spanish introduced peanuts to Europe in the 19th century, especially in Valencia, where some are still grown.
European traders then spread peanuts globally, and they are now widely cultivated in tropical and subtropical regions.
In West Africa, peanuts largely replace the Bambara groundnut. It's a kind of a similar crop to the peanut. In Asia, peanuts became a major agricultural product, making the region the world's largest producer.
Although peanuts do not meet the botanical definition of a nut, which is a fruit whose ovary wall becomes hard at maturity, they are commonly classified as nuts for culinary purposes and in everyday language.
So there you go.
Right.
The peanut plant has a fascinating growth cycle that sets it apart from most other crops.
It begins with bright yellow flowers that bloom above ground. And after pollination, the flower stalk elongates and bends downward, pushing the fertilized ovary into the soil.
This process, known as geocarpy, allows the peanut pods to mature underground.
And this rare botanical trait helps protect the developing seeds from pests and environmental stress.
Peanut flowers are primarily self-pollinating, meaning they can fertilize themselves without relying on pollen from other plants.
However, insect pollinators, especially bees, can still play a beneficial role by increasing the efficiency of pollination and potentially boosting yields.
Save the bees.
Yes, absolutely save the bees.
Yep. In some farming systems, encouraging healthy pollinator populations can improve peanut crop productivity. Have you ever seen those beehives on the edge of the fields and stuff?
No, but I appreciate seeing beehives wherever I see them.
Yeah, so I mean, growing up on a farm, there used to be local beekeepers that would want to bring out their hives next to, and sunflower fields. They would put their beehives out there for, to help with pollination.
Right.
And you see them sometimes in peach orchards and stuff like that too.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And from an agricultural and environmental perspective, peanuts are extremely valuable for their ability to improve soil health.
Like many legumes, peanut roots form a symbiotic relationship with nitrogen fixing bacteria, which is housed in specialized structures called root nodules.
These bacteria convert atmospheric nitrogen, which plants cannot use, into forms of nitrogen accessible to the plant.
This natural nitrogen fixation reduces the need for synthetic nitrogen fertilizers, which are energy intensive to produce and can cause environmental harm through runoff and pollution. I think we should do one on fertilizers used and stuff like that because that is a growing concern of where this fertilizer does end up.
Right. Right. It is.
I know they're coming up with different systems. Like farming is so innovative, and I'm so out of touch with it. But I think, in third world countries, that's where the biggest problem heavily lies now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and as far as the pollution runoff from fertilizers, there has to be something to be done about that. You know what I mean? Like there has to be a better solution.
Yeah, well, I mean, using things like peanuts and soybeans to fix the nitrogen before you plant crops that rely heavily on nitrogen is one step forward for sure.
All right. So, because of this, peanuts are often included in crop rotation systems where they follow or precede cereal crops like corn or wheat.
Yeah. This rotation improves soil fertility, breaks pest and disease cycles, and enhances overall farm sustainability.
Farmers who grow peanuts can benefit from healthier soils and reduce input costs, making peanuts an excellent choice for sustainable agriculture. Oh,
So when I say peanuts, the one thing everybody thinks is, what is that?
allergies.
Absolutely. So peanut allergies, which can cause potentially life-threatening reactions, are distinct from tree nut allergies.
The prevalence of peanut allergies has increased significantly over the past few decades.
According to the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, the rate of peanut allergies in children has tripled since 1997. So in 1997, the rate was 0.4%. In 2002, that rate doubled to 0.8% of peanut allergies in children. And in 2008, that rate went to 1.4% of children having peanut allergies. And in 2017, that number again doubled to 2.1% of children with peanut allergies.
This increase is observed globally, with higher rates reported in Western countries.
The reason for the rise is complex and not fully understood, but factors such as changes in diet, hygiene, and early introduction of peanuts may play a role.
Peanuts share a similar taste and nutritional profile with tree nuts like walnuts and almonds.
As a culinary nut, they are frequently used and served in similar ways in Western cuisines.
Peanuts were introduced to the U.S. during the colonial era and initially grown as garden crops.
Bernard Romans noted that groundnuts were brought to colonial East Florida by enslaved people, mostly from Guinea, where the plant is native.
Initially used as animal feed in the 1870s, peanuts became popular for human consumption in the 1930s.
George Washington Carver promoted peanuts to help restore southern soils depleted by cotton farming. Again, cotton pulls the nitrogen out, peanuts puts the nitrogen back in.
Contrary to popular belief, George Washington Carver did not invent peanut butter.
He was one of the greatest inventors in American history, discovering over 300 uses for peanuts, including chili sauce, shampoo, shaving cream, cosmetics, paints, plastics, gasoline, nitroglycerin, yes, nitroglycerin, and glue.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, yeah, wow.
I didn't know about plastics, gasoline, nitroglycerin. Wow, I didn't know about a lot of those.
So you can grow some peanuts and have some dynamite too.
Right. He was a pioneer in the agricultural world, and many refer to him as the father of the peanut industry.
His innovations also increased the peanut popularity and made it a staple in the American diet.
Well, who invented peanut butter? Well, in Central and South America as early as 1500 BC, where peanuts were a native crop,
The ancient Incas and Aztecs are credited with grinding roasted peanuts into a thick paste, laying the groundwork for what would later become peanut butter.
in 1884, Marcellus Gilmore Edson from Canada patented peanut paste, made by milling roasted peanuts between heated surfaces.
In 1895, Dr. John Harvey Kellogg, the inventor of Kellogg's cereal, patented a method for making peanut butter from raw peanuts, promoting it as a protein-rich alternative for those unable to chew solid food.
In 1903, Dr. Ambrose Straub of St. Louis, Missouri, patented a machine specifically designed for making peanut butter.
Peanut harvesting happens in two stages. First of which is the digging and drying stage. In mechanized systems, a machine cuts the plant root just below the peanut pods, lifts the plant, shakes off the soil, and flips it upside down.
This keeps the peanuts off the ground and allows them to dry for 3 to 4 days, reducing moisture to about one third of their original level.
Traditionally, this process was done by hand.
Second stage is the threshing and storage.
Once dried, the peanuts are separated from the rest of the plant through thrashing.
Proper drying and storage are essential to prevent mold, particularly Aspergillus flavus.
This fungus can produce aflatoxins, which are toxic and highly carcinogenic.
Aspergillus flavus is best known for its colonization of cereal grains, legumes, and tree nuts.
Post-harvest root typically develops during harvest, storage, and or transit. Its name, flavus, derives from the Latin meaning yellow, a reference to the frequently observed color of the spores.
The flavus infections can occur while hosts are still in the field, but often show no symptoms until post harvest storage or transport.
So, what can we do with all those peanuts?
Well, peanuts can be used to make dynamite because peanut oil can be processed into glycerol, which is a key ingredient in dynamite.
So, you can go bada bing, bada boom.
Right.
However, peanuts are not essential to making dynamite, and other ingredients can be used instead. But still, it's a little fun fact.
Factoid.
There you go.
Peanuts and peanut oil used in medicine and cooking. Peanut oil is high in monosaturated fat and low in saturated fat.
This may help lower cholesterol and prevent heart disease.
Peanuts are also a functional food that are high in antioxidants, which may help reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and cancer.
Peanuts contain many antioxidants, and most of the antioxidants are in the peanut skin. Another factoid.
That is a factoid.
So, when you get those peanuts in the bag, the little red thing that kind of falls off in the bag, those have a lot of antioxidants.
Well, that's good to know.
Factoid.
Factoid. Peanuts contain manganese, which helps regulate blood sugar levels by aiding in the absorption of calcium, fats, and carbohydrates.
Eating peanuts or peanut butter in the morning may help control blood sugar throughout the day. But we need to say something here. Talk to your doctor. Don't just do it.
Peanuts may help prevent heart disease by lowering cholesterol levels and stopping small blood clots from forming.
Peanut oil is a vegetable oil derived from peanuts. And Kat, I think we should do a whole episode on vegetable oil
Absolutely. Like vegetable
because
oil and canola oil and
corn oil,
olive
uh,
oil.
yeah, because there's some pretty bad stuff in some of that stuff.
There is. I agree. The oil usually has a mild or neutral flavor, but if made with roasted peanuts, has a stronger peanut flavor and aroma.
It is often used in American Chinese, Indian, African, and South Asian cuisine, both for general cooking and, in the case of roasted oil, for added flavor.
Peanut oil has a high smoke point relative to many other cooking oils, so it's commonly used for frying foods.
So when you get that deep fried turkey, it's more than likely in peanut oil.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Have you ever had a fried turkey for Thanksgiving?
Sure have. My um, Casey's stepfather makes a fried turkey every year.
I smoke ours. I smoke everything
My
though.
my dad smokes his.
Does he cut it and smoke it, or does he just do it whole?
Does the whole bird.
Peanut oils can be converted into biodiesel.
To make biodiesel, peanut oil is mixed with methanol and a catalyst, which produces methyl ester or biodiesel.
Biodiesel made from peanuts can be used in any diesel engine without modification. Peanuts are about 50% oil by weight, which can be processed into crude oil. Wow, I didn't know that either.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
It's probably the only reason I'd get a diesel so I could make my own fuel.
Used to back in the day, you could go to places that did a lot of frying and you could get the grease and make your own diesel.
Hmm.
But
Sounds
now
like
they
I need to
sell,
be friends with a store manager of like a Wendy's or something.
well, I was going to say now they sell it to companies that make biodiesel.
Oh, well, fair enough. Peanut oil can be used for cooking, soap making, and as a potential biodiesel, as we said.
Peanut shells can be processed into pellets that can be burned to generate electricity.
You don't say.
No, that's pretty neat.
That is pretty awesome. For example, Prodaman, an Argentinian peanut producer, has a 10 MW power plant that burns peanut shells to generate electricity for the national grid.
Canadian scientists have developed a hybrid sodium ion capacitor, or NIC, made from peanut shell, essentially combining the futures of batteries and capacitors to store energy efficiently.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Thinking about starting a D&D game or already a seasoned adventurer?
Table Talk Friday, a D&D podcast, is your go-to podcast for all things Dungeons and Dragons.
Hosted by Andrew, Seth, and Zach, three friends who turned their love of the game into a weekly ritual. The show delivers tips, laughs, and real talk for players and DMs alike.
Whether you're building your first character or refining your 10th campaign, there's something here for everyone.
They'll help you turn game night into something you're passionate about, and they love answering listener questions.
So grab your die and let your adventure start at Table Talk Friday, a D&D podcast. You can also find a link in the show notes. Step into quality with Georgia Boots' full line of work and casual boots for men, women, and kids. Trusted by farmers, ranchers, loggers, and everyday heroes who need dependable footwear that works as hard as they do.
From the job site to the great outdoors, Georgia boots are built tough, worn proud, and now easier to get than ever, with free shipping and returns on orders of $50 and up.
And with prices you won't find anywhere else, there's never been a better time to find your perfect fit.
Built to last, priced to move, worn by those who keep America moving. Step up your footwear game today with Georgia boots.
Click the link in the show notes for exclusive offers for our Info on the Go fans. Hey, your dream getaway starts with Apple Vacations. Planning that perfect escape has never been easier. Whether you're craving sun-soaked beaches, all-exclusive luxury, or family-friendly fun, we've got it covered with unbeatable vacation packages to the Caribbean, Mexico, Hawaii, Central America, and beyond.
Enjoy exclusive deals, nonstop flights from major cities, and hand-picked resorts that take the guesswork out of travel. From romantic retreats to group getaways, Apple Vacations makes it simple to relax, recharge, and make unforgettable memories. Book with confidence, travel with ease, vacation like never before. Apple Vacations, your getaway, your way. Click the link in the show notes for exclusive offers.
This device utilizes peanut shells as a readily available and affordable source material due to their widespread availability and limited commercial use, making it a potentially sustainable energy solution.
The NIC, or NIC, combines the high energy density of batteries with the high power density of supercapacitors, allowing for both rapid charging and sustained energy delivery.
Peanut shells are a renewable and waste product that can be easily sourced and processed into a carbon material suitable for the use in the NIC, or NIC.
By utilizing peanut shells, this technology can help reduce waste disposal and promote a more sustainable energy source.
Peanut vines can be used as organic fertilizer or dried into hay, or stored as silage and fed to cows, horses, goats, sheep, rabbits, and hogs.
Wow, that's a lot of farm animals there, isn't it?
That's a catch-all of farm animals.
Yeah. I'm still caught up on the Nick, being able to take peanut shells and turn it into energy, and
Right.
it's a renewable resource. I mean, what are you going to do with all those peanut shells anyway?
Right,
So,
that's true.
innovation.
Yes.
Peanut hay is a winter feed supplement for beef cow herds.
Feeding peanut vine hay to dairy cows can increase the bromine content of their milk.
I think that's another factoid there.
Factoid.
Legumes like peanut vines can improve animal performance by increasing feed efficiency and encouraging intake.
And per usual on the show, we like to give you awesome facts. So here are some awesome facts about peanut butter uses you probably never even thought about. Use peanut butter's natural oils to clean vinyl, leather, and other surfaces.
Have you ever heard of that?
No, but that's pretty awesome.
I looked that up and it really does an amazing job on leather and vinyl. And not only that, it puts oil back into it so it doesn't dry out as fast either. Now, you're not going to go smear it with peanut butter. You're going to use it to kind of like little amounts and wipe it in.
Right.
But
A little goes a long way.
yeah. So the next time you get in your car and you use peanut butter, you can say, "Where's the jelly at?"
Right.
Um, Pest bait, even the creepy crawlies of the world can't get enough of the peanut butter.
Now, I have heard that. Lure mice and bugs to traps with a spoonful, or simply get their tiny legs stuck in the delectable condiment near entrances and cracks in walls.
Hey, and I've got a nice little hack for you here. A scoop of peanut butter in an ice cream cone will prevent the ice cream from dripping through the bottom. Did you know that?
Hey, now that's fancy.
Yeah. I mean, and with little kids, we used to do that for our little kid when the kids were little.
Really?
Yeah,
I
you
have
don't
never heard that.
put a lot. You just put enough in there to keep it from getting soggy and dripping out the bottom.
This can help with that sticky mess on your hands, and it's a nice little surprise at the end of your cone.
Yeah, it truly, truly is. I never thought of it that way, but it is.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, you're gonna have to try it now, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay. Want to try something different when cooking? Replace peanut butter in any recipe with a 50-50 mix of peanut butter and oil,
Primarily used as a substitute for butter in baking recipes, adding a strong peanut flavor to the dish.
such as cakes and cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Frying fish can be healthy, but tends to leave your house smelling like a fish market. Yes, I would agree with that. In fact, my wife makes me cook it outside on the grill or on the smoker. Except in the wintertime, I'll bake salmon. But a spoonful or two of peanut butter in the frying pan should transform the odor in just a few minutes.
Oh, so maybe you have to take back if you're frying fish.
Yeah, I mean, I try not to fry them in the house anyway. But I mean, now don't go putting that in your deep fryer. We're talking about pan frying or pan searing.
Right, right. You have peanut butter, but no shaving cream? No worries.
So you can use peanut butter as a shaving cream. Just small amounts. Don't go lavering it on. YouTube some videos. It's quite interesting. Peanuts, especially in the form of peanut butter, hold a special place in American food culture.
Sure does. The peanut butter and jelly, or PB&J sandwich, is arguably the most iconic peanut-related dish, beloved by generations as a nostalgic staple of childhood lunches and comfort food.
Now, I personally prefer peanut butter and honey, but the PB&J still a pretty good thing.
I too prefer peanut butter and honey,
Yeah.
unless it's grape jelly. I also prefer grape jelly versus strawberry jelly, unless it's toast. Then I prefer strawberry jelly.
Um, no,
Ooh, or
it doesn't
peach
matter to me.
preserves.
Peach preserves are good. They're good, but
Meh.
they're not good for PB&Js.
No, just for toast
Oh,
or
okay.
English muffins.
But grape jelly and peanut butter is the ultimate jam.
Absolutely.
It's this simple combination of creamy or chunky peanut butter. No, it's got to be creamy. I'm sorry.
I understand. Well, maybe I don't understand, but Casey prefers crunchy peanut butter and I prefer creamy peanut butter.
It's creamy all the way in our house. Nobody
Mm.
does crunchy.
I don't. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't either. I like the smooth texture of the creamy peanut butter versus the chunky. I don't, there's something about it I don't like.
Absolutely.
If
Same.
if I wanted peanuts in my peanut butter, I would just go get some peanuts and put in my peanut butter.
Right. Right. Exactly. No
Um,
offense to those of you who like a little texture on their PB&Js, okay?
Absolutely not. Not knocking the crunchy stuff at all.
Just not for me.
Yeah, or me. Um, this simple combination of creamy or chunky peanut butter with sweet fruit, jelly, or jam, sandwiched between two slices of bread, has made it a go-to meal for busy families and school children across the United States.
Absolutely. The PB&J sandwich's popularity skyrocketed during the 20th century, especially after World War II when peanut butter became widely available and affordable.
It symbolized convenience, affordability, and nutrition, providing a good balance of protein, fats, and carbohydrates in a handheld portable form. Yay, PB&Js.
Yes. Many Americans associate the sandwich with fond memories of their school days, picnics, and home-packed lunches.
Beyond PB&Js, peanut butter has been creatively incorporated into various American dishes and snacks, including
Peanut butter cookies, a classic treat with a distinctively rich, nutty flavor.
oh
Now,
yeah,
you cannot beat some fresh peanut butter cookies.
my daughter, my youngest daughter, she makes the best homemade peanut butter cookies ever.
You're going to have to get her to make some.
Yeah, and she sometimes will make them like really big, and then she'll make them really small. Like I guess she just gets moody, um, on what she wants to do. But I mean, they're really good. I'll get her to make some, and I'll bring them to work.
Okay.
Peanut butter cups and candies, which pair peanut butter with chocolate for a sweet and salty indulgence.
Mm-hmm.
Reese cups.
Take 5.
No, Reese cups. Sorry.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Peanut butter smoothies and shakes blending creamy peanut butter with fruits or chocolate for a rich protein beverage.
I can see now this is going to be the Coke Pepsi thing for us, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Peanuts' versatility expands beyond sweets.
It's also used in savory American recipes such as peanut sauces for barbecue or as a flavor enhancer in stews and marinades, though these uses are often inspired by African or Southeast Asian culinary traditions.
I'm going to have to look up some barbecue flavor, some peanut sauce for barbecues. I'm going to have to look into that.
I've heard of that, but I have not tried it.
I mean, I'm the barbecue guy, so
Ab- yes.
I'm going to look it up. I'm going to try it, and then maybe if it doesn't taste good, I'll bring you some.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
No, I'm just playing. Maybe we can do that this summer. Maybe I'll try that.
Sounds good.
In pop culture, peanut butter has even been referenced in movies, music, and television, often representing homey, comfort, or quirky charm.
The timeless appeal of peanut butter and related dishes continues to be celebrated in American households, making peanuts not just a crop, but a beloved part of cultural identity.
As of 2023, the U.S. peanut industry contributes over $4 billion to the national economy annually, supporting tens of thousands of jobs across farming, processing, and distribution.
Georgia stands at the heart of this agricultural powerhouse, producing nearly half of all peanuts grown in the country.
Wow.
That is crazy. And we're
That
still the peach state.
Yeah, we're the peach state, and we're like what, third, fourth, fifth, or something other.
Right.
Yeah. The state's warm climate, sandy soil, and long growing seasons create ideal conditions for peanut cultivation, making it the undisputed leader in U.S. production.
From small family farms to large scale operations, Georgia's peanut growers play a vital role not only in domestic consumption, but also in exports, with American peanuts reaching markets around the globe.
And here in Georgia, you ride down the road, you see peanut stands everywhere.
You do, but you know, they're boiled peanuts. They're not
Yeah.
just peanuts. You see boiled peanuts.
Yes.
But here in the South, you don't say boiled, you say bold.
Bold peanuts.
Bold
That's right.
peanuts.
And they have different spins on them. You can get Cajun, you can get regular, you can get salty, and there's nothing like it. Nothing like it.
There is certainly isn't anything like it, and it is not one of my favorite things. That's definitely an acquired Southern taste.
Oh, they have the little Roddenberry cans. They're not that good, but if you're really craving some, you can get the Roddenberry cans and do those. But the ones on the side of the road are way better. While peanuts hold a nostalgic and cultural place in American households, they're also a critical part of the modern economy and carefully managed by organizations dedicated to their success.
Established in 2000, the National Peanut Board plays a pivotal role in supporting Americans' peanut farms and promoting the industry's growth.
Funded by a small assortment of peanut sales, the board invests in research, marketing, and education to boost demand and ensure long-term sustainability of peanut farming.
Sounds like I'm going to have to buy some acreage somewhere and start farming peanuts.
Well, you have to have an allotment to grow them.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. I didn't
Well,
know that.
when my dad was farming, you had to have it then. I don't know if you still have to now or not. That I don't know. Maybe if farmers listening to the show, write in and let us know. But I'm pretty sure you still have to have an allotment to grow them.
Hmm. One of the most impactful initiatives has been addressing peanut allergies, a major concern for consumers and producers alike.
The board has funded groundbreaking research into early introduction and allergy prevention, helping to shift public perception and reduce fear around peanut consumption.
Through campaigns and partnerships with health organizations and support for scientific studies.
The National Peanut Board has positioned itself not just as a marketing body, but as a champion of public health and agricultural innovation. So, Kat, I have a question for you. Do you know who Elvis is?
No, I've been living under a rock my whole life. Of course, I know who Elvis is.
We can't end this episode without talking about Elvis's favorite sandwich, Fool's Gold Loaf, and the little story behind it.
Elvis Presley is often associated with peanut butter, banana, and bacon sandwiches, which he famously called Fool's Gold Loaf.
Elvis first encountered this sandwich at the Colorado Mine Company restaurant in Denver, Colorado, after a concert in 1976. The sandwich was made with sourdough loaf, peanut butter, blueberry jam, and a pound of bacon. A pound of bacon.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Now, I like peanut butter and banana sandwiches. Those are pretty good. But I don't know about throwing bacon in there.
Oh, what about the blueberry jam?
I could probably get down with some blueberry jam and some banana and peanut butter. Again, I don't know about that bacon, though.
I'm here to tell you, I've made this thing and it is amazing.
No way.
Yeah, look it up. It is amazing.
I reckon I'll have to try that.
Well, we're going to tell you how to make it.
All right. Elvis became so enamored with the sandwich that he flew to Denver from Graceland in the middle of the night on his private jet to pick up more for his daughter's birthday.
Hey, man, y'all got any more of that Fool's Gold loaf in there? The restaurant owners met him at the hangar and delivered a large number of sandwiches to the plane.
Elvis bought the recipe from the restaurant owner and had his personal cook, W. Pauline Nicholson, make them regularly.
Now we're going to tell you just how to make this thing, okay?
All right. Spread peanut butter evenly on one side of both slices of bread.
Place banana slices on top of the peanut butter in an even layer on one of the slices.
Top
Okay.
with cooked bacon slices if using, and drizzle with honey or blueberry jam. Top with the remaining slice of bread. Peanut butter side down and press gently to secure the sandwich.
Heat a cast iron skillet or griddle over medium heat for 3 to 5 minutes. Melt 2 tablespoons of butter in a preheated skillet.
Gently transfer the prepared sandwich to the melted butter in the skillet and cook until the underside of the bread is golden brown and crispy. About 1 or 2 minutes.
Flip the sandwich and do it one more time until it's golden brown, and it is delicious. But at the same time, it is packed full of all kind of trans fats, though.
Yeah, this is probably not the healthiest sandwich.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't do it with a pound of bacon. It was more like a couple of slices, and I smoked the bacon, so it gave it a little different flavor, but it's still pretty good.
I'm gonna have to try this.
And you can even do it with just peanut butter and banana and
Mhm.
put a little bit of jam or honey on it and then fry it that way without the bacon.
Now that
But
sounds delicious. I might
but
even do that with some Eggo waffles.
there you go. Have you ever had peanut butter on pancakes?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh man, yes, a peanut butter banana pancake sandwich.
Mm.
That there is delicious.
When I hike, I take a lot of like peanut butter and honey sandwiches with me. I think I've mentioned that on the show. That's like my go-to food thing.
As you
Peanut,
should.
yeah, peanut butter is just it's amazing.
There's many uses, many faceted little legume there.
Yeah, and we could have touched on a lot more weird facts about peanut butter, but Um, there's a lot out there. You can go down a rabbit hole with peanut butter
I
for
bet.
sure. For sure.
Oh, goodness. But we tried to give just as much information that'll fit in one of our episodes.
Absolutely. Kat, that's pretty much all I've got.
Me too. If you would like to support this podcast,
Click the Patreon links in the show notes.
William and I want to thank you for listening.
Yes, thank you.
Join the Facebook group at Info on the Go,
Share with us your show ideas.
or ask us a question.
Subscribe and follow us wherever you get your podcast.
Send us a text using the link in the show notes or leave a review.
Email us at
infoonthegopodcast@gmail.com.
yes, that is all one word, and we would love to hear from you. Till next time.
Stay curious.